I woke up this morning with a strange star-shaped hole burning through my pocket. Turns out, it was just my star coins. Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my spending spree. This one's going to look a little different. What I decided to do to motivate myself, because I hate spending money, is to clean out my closet and then buy a horse for every tab I clean. Also, I'm sorry if you're a little disappointed in this being part 2 of my spending spree. I just really don't like spending a lot of money, so I figured this was a good way to spend some and also do it productively by cleaning out my closet. So yeah, I hope you're not too disappointed, but I'm buying 4 horses, so who could be sad about that? So I filmed the first 2 tabs back in October after I had my tonsils out because I had nothing else to do and I couldn't talk. So we're going to go ahead and buy our first horse for our items tab, and I'm going to put that clip in right here. Alright, so now that that tab is done, we get to buy a horse. And I figured I'd use the bazaar to my advantage because they're on sale. And oh my goodness, they're so cute. Whoa, who are you? A Dartmoor pony. I'm gonna just look at all the options. So we got 2 Dartmoor ponies over there. Ooh, a new Icelandic horse. I actually don't know if I have one of these already. Totally looks like s'mores. I wish that was an option. Maybe it is. Okay, so the Icelandic is high up on my list, even though I literally have 2 of the old Icelandics already. Jorvik wild horses. I've never gotten one of these. I actually haven't unlocked them yet, I don't think, because I haven't done those quests to get to Wildwoods or Redwood Point, one of those things. I don't know which one. I really don't even want to consider the magic horse. I don't care for magic horses that much. Criollos are so pretty, oh my goodness. Okay, we're definitely getting a Criollo too. I think we're going to buy the Dartmoor pony first, since it's small and I just did a small tab. It makes more sense in my head, I promise. Okay, we already have a couple of red roans, I think, and I'm sorry, I don't know coat colors, so don't come at me if I call this a chestnut and it's not. I know this isn't a chestnut, or maybe it is. That's actually really cute. I didn't even mean to click on that. So indecisive. Ooh, the black is kind of calling to me. Let's see, I didn't look at many of the animations whenever I did my first spending spree. Wave. That is so cute! Oh, I love that. Oh, it only has 1? That's kind of sad. That's a really pretty coat color too. Oh, and I love that one as well. That's difficult. Very difficult choice. I think I'm gonna get this one because I don't have a lot of horses that look like this. Or maybe I do. Oh my gosh. I meant to look at all my horses first. I think we'll buy this one. Let's see. I don't have any names in mind. Bearless, that's hilarious. Ooh, do they have mocha? This kind of, I don't know why it reminds me. That's kind of cute. I'm drinking coffee right now, so that's probably why I thought of mocha. But it looks like a layered mocha. Down there's the milk, and this is the coffee, blending in with the milk. Do you guys get what I'm saying? I think I'm just gonna go with mocha. And because it's a pony, it makes me think of a baby, even though ponies are not baby horses. I know that. I'm not an equestrian, but I do know that ponies are not baby horses. I think a youngster just kind of suits him, and I keep calling it a him, so we're gonna do maybe a gelding. Yes, that's definitely giving gelding vibes. Okay, we're going to buy our first horse named Mocha. Yay! Also, I put on a new hairstyle today just because I wasn't feeling the other one. Let's send him to stable. All right, now that we've bought our first horse, I'm going to put in here the other tab, which was just my pets, so it did not take long at all. But we really need the motivation here, so let's go ahead and buy another horse. Maybe we'll just go down the line. Yeah, let's go down the line, buy another Icelandic horse. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 horses that I even want, which works out perfect because there's 4 tabs in the closet. Yeah, I'm not really vibing with the Soul Steed, and I don't really want to buy 2 of the same breed. Okay, this s'mores one, I think I need it. Yeah, he's really calling out to me. Do they have s'mores? Please tell me they have s'mores. Oh, what about just like chocolate cracker? Because that kind of sounds like, you know, don't tell me they don't have cracker. Chocolate marshmallow? They don't have marshmallow either? Okay, what about marshmallow as a first name? You're joking. But like cinnamon chocolate. Is chocolate a last name? Does that sound dumb? Because like, you know those cinnamon graham crackers? He kind of reminds me of like those cinnamon graham crackers because they're a little bit darker. And then you put chocolate on top of them, and then you put your marshmallow and another graham cracker. So like cinnamon chocolate kind of works. Okay, so there's marshmallows, chocolate, and graham crackers. Those are the only components of s'mores. I'm not missing anything, right? Maybe graham? Nope. Okay, I think we'll just do cinnamon chocolate, and I will call them s'mores. Not to be weird, but there was this horse that I would like drive by in elementary school on the bus, and I named it S'mores in my head because it looked like s'mores, and I always just wanted to like sneak into their pasture and ride it. Did y'all ever see the Felicity movie from American Girl? That's where I got that crazy idea from. I would never do it because that's kind of dangerous, but she went and she would ride this other man's horse, like with no prior horse experience, and like that was my dream. I wanted to be Felicity and go ride this random person's horse that I had named S'mores. Y'all are getting some strange Emily lore today. And I actually think I want to do another youngster. The more I think about it, S'mores is kind of a childish thing, and since I had named that horse in my head as a kid S'mores, I feel like it's only right to make it a youngster. Sorry guys, I'm yapping a whole bunch. I'm drinking coffee right now, and coffee just makes me move like a mile a minute. That's why I'm a caffeine addict, because I need coffee.
It has blue eyes.
Oh my gosh, sorry, I just got really loud in the microphone. But I'm a sucker for blue-eyed horses. I didn't even notice that. Alright, let's send it to the stable as well. Alright, now that we've gotten those two out of the way, it's time for the dreaded, big, messy tabs of my horse stuff and my stuff that I'm really not looking forward to because, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna show you guys. Yeah, so this is kind of a freaking mess. Look at this. This is all of the new stuff that I've bought since I've come back to Star Stable. Bought/earned. Some of this was quest stuff. Yeah, it's really bad. This is so bad. I don't know, that's why I was doing the other ones first, because I'm really dreading it. Also, I've gotten a few new pets since then, so this is the current pet tab. I don't think I have any more. Yeah, and then this is my updated item tab. I did change a few things around since I actually like learned how the new game works. This is all my Halloween stuff, my seasonal stuff. This is all seasonal. And food right here, that's basically that tab. All right, let's do it. Let's finally organize this. Time to start on this dreaded tab. So probably should have done this first, but I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. But I've settled. So tab 1 will be mismatched bridles, saddles, and saddle pads. Tab 2, I'm going to put all of my sets. Tab 3, I'm going to put all of my accessories, so saddlebags, random leg wraps, etc. Tab 4 is going to be championship ribbons. Tab 5 is going to be champ ranks ribbons. And tab 6, finally, is going to be seasonal sets and items. Do you guys like my beautiful list on my phone? And stuff like this, I'm not going to count as seasonal, even though you can get it only at Halloween, because it just doesn't look Halloweenish, in my opinion. Hope that makes sense. I definitely regret moving all of these saddles before I knew what I was doing with my organization. Guys, my arm is literally getting tired from moving all of this stuff with my mouse. So I thought I wanted to go in order, like from English to Western, then most complete to least complete. But I think I'm going to move the Western stuff just with everything else, because it's kind of bothering me that this has so much and like this doesn't. And on this next row, this sounds silly, but I'm going to put all of my ugly stuff. If you were in my head, like, the organization makes sense, but watching this, you're probably just really confused and wondering why I'm doing it the way I am. Not that this cultic set is ugly though, because I love this. It's very nostalgic and very rare. So I'm going to explain my ribbon situation to you guys because it might look a little confusing. My goal in Star Stable is to get one of every single ribbon from every single championship. This is what I have so far in order from first to third. Some of them I've already completed and some of them are still blank. So that's the method to the madness right here in case you were confused. So I don't actually know which order of the championships I wanted to go off of. So this is where we're at. And actually, I have a lot more ribbons than I thought I did. Oh, and then these are just random ribbons from quests. I'm so close to being done. I just need to make this look presentable, and I think I will be finished. I'm going to move all the saddlebags to the accessory tab. You also may have noticed that I haven't been selling anything. I'm kind of a hoarder, and I'm afraid to get rid of anything because I don't want to regret not having it, you know? Why would I want something that I never wear?
I don't know.
Don't ask me to explain my brain, but that's what my brain says. So, okay, I don't know why I have this freaking JoJo bag. I kind of want to sell that one, but also it's kind of funny, so I don't want to get rid of it. I think I'll keep it just because it's silly. Okay guys, I think I'm finally done. Here's all of my bridles, my mismatch one. This is just all for mismatch items. Here's the organization. Here's all of my sets that are not seasonal. These are all of the ugly old sets that I don't want to show anybody. Next up is my accessories. And I'm sorry if none of this makes sense to you. This makes sense to me. So all of these two wreaths from the Midsummer event, which is so sad now that's gone. These are sets, these are miscellaneous, and that's a random hat from who knows where, but it's hilarious, so I'm going to keep it. Saddlebags, leg wraps, and then all of my championship ribbons, and finally Champ Ranks ribbons. And seasonal items right here. So we've got Christmas, Halloween, and Valentine's, which is not existent anymore. So I think it's time to go buy another horse. That girl is not working again. She needs to get her stuff together. Side note, I know you're probably wondering, why are you doing this closet clean out if Star Stable's about to update the wardrobe anyways? I'm just getting too impatient, and I don't know when the wardrobe update's going to be, and they haven't even hinted towards that being soon. Unless they did in a game blog and I just didn't know. But it's just driving me crazy, and the horse bazaar is this week and I wanted to do it now. So don't come at me. Okay, time to buy horse number 3, and I think we're going to buy the Jorvik Wild horse. So I kind of like this one, but I also really like this one. I don't like any of the blue veins. I would really like this if it didn't have the blue. Not digging the zebra stripes. I think I'm just going to get the safe option, which is one of my favorite code colors, whatever this one is called. It's not like wild one because it's a Jorvik Wild horse. Is that dumb? I kind of like it. Let's do an adult and a mare. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I love when they lay down. That is adorable. Let's buy. I've been wanting a Jorvik Wild horse, so I'm happy that they're on Bazaar and I don't have to do quests to go get one. Here's my star coins. That's not too bad. Alright, time for the dreaded clothes tab. Sorry if you can hear my washer in the background. I'm washing some clothes, trying to be productive. Tab 1 is going to be mismatch hats and tops. Tab 2 will be gloves, pants, and boots. Tab 3 is going to be accessories and then matching outfits, so sets. And tab 4 will be all of my seasonal clothes. Let's start organizing. So some items I'm not putting with their set because I usually don't like to wear them with the set. So if any of this has confused you, I'm sorry. It's just, that's going to be the way it is. But it all makes sense in my head, so I think that's all that matters. I'm not sure why I have 4 Santa hats. I think it was because I wanted to like collect them and I thought it was cool. I think I'm going to keep them just because it's funny, even though I could sell 2 of these for Jorvik shillings because these 2 are the exact same. I'm just gonna keep them for now. You guys, I did it. And I even put these in alphabetical order, ignoring these because they're the specialty ones. So here's a little closet tour. You've kind of already seen these. Nothing there. These are all my pets, not a whole bunch, but I really don't need that many tabs for pets. This is where it gets a little messy and where it might anger some people, but I put all of my bridles and all of my saddles and saddle pads on one tab just because I don't have a lot, and then I put all of my matching sets on another one. And I know the order of this looks a little crazy, but it all makes sense in my head, I promise. These are like all old things that I don't really wear, and these are like the newer things that I am going to wear more often. I did put most of my clothes on one tab. That will probably annoy some of you as well, but I just hate like whenever I have to search for something, like trying to click through all of the different tabs whenever it could be simplified by putting more stuff on one tab. So this looks a little interesting, but I will try to explain it. These are all short sleeve shirts. These are all polos and t-shirts. These are all of my Star Stable sweaters that I'm probably not really going to wear. These are the knit sweaters that I had me in a chokehold back in 2016. I love these sweaters. They are all the exact same but recoloring. Why would you buy 5 of the same sweater in a different color? Don't ask me. These are miscellaneous sweaters and long sleeve tops that I just didn't know what to do with. They kind of all have a similar shape, so that's why I put them together. These are like jackets. These are long coats. These 2 at the end are a little bit shorter. These are also miscellaneous. These 3 kind of go together because they're button up, but this I had no clue what to do with. Same with this and this. Now for these, you can kind of get an idea. These are all the same, but recolored. And all of my gloves that aren't part of a set just go right here. I put all of my jeans up here. These are baggy pants. We got a skirt right there, obviously. Now these are all like solid boots. They look the same. These are all slightly different, but they are shaped similarly. I don't know what you'd call these. Probably riding boots, I guess. I'm not quite sure. These have socks. These are just short boots with no socks. I'm gonna switch those 2, high to low. Just some sneakers that I'm probably never going to wear. I have no clue where these came from, but I'm gonna keep them because I have issues. Next, this tab is also a little confusing. These are all of my matching sets, so I'm going in order from like the most worn, besides this one. I don't really wear that. I don't even know why I have that. Like the most worn and this one. I don't wear that either. But these 2 I wear pretty often. And then I don't really wear much stuff over here, but I do like to keep them, as I said, because I've got problems. And then here's my seasonal items. I did not know what to do with the Fortuna stuff because they don't do that anymore in Star Stable. Now I went in order kind of like from what I have most of to least of, so I have a ton of Christmas stuff, so I put that all together. A little bit of Halloween, and I put the accessories that go with like Halloween and Christmas above them, then one random Valentine's Day outfit from years ago. Whoa, that I could sell that for a lot of shillings. I'm not gonna do that though. And my Fortuna, and then this random ugly New Year dress, but it's so nostalgic. I want to keep it. And I think that's basically it. So I think we deserve to go buy another horse. All right, time to buy a Criollo. That's a cool coat color. I'm just gonna kind of click through all of them. I like that one too. Kind of like the gray, but it also reminds me of my old Jorvik Wild Horse. Or they're called Nixies now, but
Back in my day,
they used to be called Jorvik Wild Horses. I really like this one though, but this one's so cute too. You know, I'm all about getting a horse coat that's pretty unique, like compared to the ones I already have. So probably either of these two. Let's see the animations. Oh my goodness, I love when they spin and do stuff like that. I hope the rain isn't too loud. It started raining outside, but I think we're gonna name this horse Captain Hoof. I know it's kind of punny, but I don't know. I think it's really cute. I was thinking Captain Hook, like I saw the name Captain. I was like, oh, what about Hook? And I saw that wasn't an option, but Hoof was. And I just think that's so fun. So I'm gonna do Captain Hoof for this guy. I keep calling it a guy, so I think we'll do a stallion. Let's name him Captain Hoof. And I think I will get on this one and ride it so I can show you guys at least one of the horses I buy. Oh my goodness, he is so cute. He's even prettier than I thought. Oh, he's so slow being on level 1. But oh my goodness, yes, I love Captain Hoof. That is so cute. Alright, so here are the horses that we bought today. We got Mocha, S'mores, Wild One, which kind of looks like Wild Dawn, but whatever, and Captain Hoof. I'm kind of obsessed with Captain Hoof. He's definitely the favorite one that I bought today. And also, I realized that my Jorvik Wild Horse looks almost just like the Dusk Grim that I already bought, which is a little unfortunate because I like to have some variety. Like the Dusk Grim looks so similar to that coat, but it's fine, whatever. And yeah, we spent close to 2,000 star coins, a little more, which isn't too bad for 4 horses. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this wasn't too underwhelming as a spending spree video. I really want to save my star coins and I figured this was a good compromise. So let me know what you guys think. Would you have bought the coat colors that I did, or would you have gotten a different kind? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!